Home Percenters, welcome back. Coach Jaime here. If you haven't shot a ball like me in a really, really long time, you will notice that the first thing that goes is your timing. Timing takes a long time to develop the rhythm and reps to get it back. So when players come off of injury or quarantine or whatever it may be, timing is the first thing that goes. The most important thing about shooting, remember, arms are for aiming, and then the second thing is the timing. Timing for transfer of energy. So here I am shooting, and the drill that I do to help my timing right away to get back into a rhythm of shooting is no jump three-pointers. It's basically like working your free throw shot, but I'm doing it from 3-point distance because you have to time it up a little bit better, and since it's further, you really have to rely on the transfer of energy from your legs up through your arms and using your whole body to shoot. Sometimes when guys just shoot free throws, they can just use their arms, or they'll just have a different form when they shoot free throws, and it's not really like a jump shot. So if you guys have been following me, let me go through some of the positions that I teach when I'm teaching jumpers. There's position 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so there's 5 positions that you need to see, and there's another video that I did in slow motion that breaks down the positions a little bit better. But for this video, I want to show you how I do it, and I teach players how to do it. So if you can see, I bend down first. Okay, so I'll bend down, get in a little stance, knees, ankles, all bent. And right now my upper arm is leaned back. Okay, my arm is behind my spine. Behind my spine. That's an ugly line. It's behind my spine. Okay, so that's position 1, when the upper arm or bicep area is behind the spine. Okay, so I'm flowing through some motions here. Okay, when your arm is parallel, okay, to your spine, when it's parallel to your spine, that's position 2. And when your arm, okay, gets underneath the ball, that will be position 3. So right here, when my upper arm gets underneath that ball. Oh, bad at drawing lines today. Okay, so when the arm gets underneath the ball, that's position 3. And when you bring the ball up like this, when your palm is now underneath the ball and your bicep is pretty much parallel to the floor, that is position 4. Okay, and then lastly, position 5 is the release or the follow through. So when you get to there, okay, and then on position 5, you want to make sure somewhere around the elbow is your eye. Okay, so that's kind of how high you're going to release that ball. Okay, so if I go back into the shot, okay, I kind of just get my arm motion going. Okay, and as you get your arm motion going, this is going to help with the transfer of energy through your legs and into your arms. Your arms and legs act independently, and both are sources of power. Okay, so this arm swing with just the arms creates some power just with your arms. Okay, so if you start back in position 1 and you get to 2 and then 3, you have some positive momentum building on your shot. So if I didn't want to use my legs, I can just use my arms shooting like this. Okay, so what I want you to understand is when your arm moves from position 1, 2 to 3, there's positive momentum on that. There's positive energy on that. So you can shoot quite a far distance by adding your arm power to your shot. Okay, when you get to position 3, now this is very important, you want to line up your arm, your lower shin, and your back. You want all of those basically in parallel lines, and then you can release. Okay, if you can find that position, that's going to be your cue right here again. Okay, so we're all at position 3. Legs, arms, back, all look the same. Okay, all parallel. My lines are bad, but you can kind of see that they all kind of go up like that. And once you're at this position, that is when you want to start extending your lower body. As you can see, my arm position's in 3, and then I begin to extend my lower body. Okay, so as I extend my lower body, I'm almost completely straight at the hips, knees, and ankles. Okay, and my arm is still in position 4. Okay, so position 4, and then you transition quickly out of 3 into 4 and into 5 very, very quickly. If you can understand that timing, if you can tap into that timing, then you will become a very, very good shooter. What happens is some players will release too early, some players will release too late, and they will have a hitch in their shot if they release too late, or if they are not coordinated with their hips and lower body, putting it with their upper body. Okay, so try this jump shot drill out. It's a no jump 3-pointer. Okay, work through your positions with the arm. So 1, arm behind the back. 2, arm parallel with the back. 3, ball underneath the arm. And from position 3, that's when your knees, ankles, hips all should be bent. And then as you begin to lift up with your legs, then your arm goes. Okay, so once you get to position 3, it's just all up from there, and then you release. And hopefully, if you do it just right, you'll get all that positive momentum. You'll have it timed up correctly, and that you'll be able to shoot much further with using a lot less effort. Alright, hopefully this video is helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram at Coach T Lamb. You can also message me here on YouTube, and I will promise to check it and hopefully answer questions for you guys. Okay, until next time guys, take 14 minutes, 24 seconds, or 1% of your day to get better.